You know, we really put a lot of focus on creating monuments that are unique, and really working hard to get our showrooms at all of our locations to reflect that. So that way we can tell stories and we can pass that on to future generations.
When I first met you and visited your showroom, what came across to me was how unique the pieces that you're creating are. Can you talk a little bit about the artistry that comes into creating a monument to memorialize somebody?
Yeah. Well, I think the first thing really boils down to what is a monument for? I mean, obviously it marks the grave of someone, but it's really an opportunity to talk about what is important about that person's life.
Sure.
And so that's really our focus. You know, it's not just names and dates, it's about finding the life story of somebody and putting that on stone. Well, one of the things about our company that makes us unique is we do have our own shop. We do all of our engraving on site, and so we don't outsource it to another company to do.
So this is where the magic happens,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Can you walk us through the production process?
So the first thing is, after Brent has done a scaled drawing and the customer has approved it, we cut a rubber stencil. That rubber stencil then gets checked, double checked, and comes back here and it goes onto the monument. We may need to hand shape things with the sandblaster as well. Flowers get hand shaped, praying hands, and then we wash it and it's essentially done. Now that's very simplified, but we might add textures, we might add bronze elements or glass as well back here. We really sit down, talk with families, work with them, and figure out what was the main thing in their life. What were they proud of? Was that family, their career, a hobby? And then we find a way to put that into a symbolic representation on the monument. He can find a way to make it unique to you because we're all different people. We all have different life paths.
So what was your experience working with the Small Business Development Center?
I couldn't have done this without your help.
Thank you.
It was very overwhelming, the amount of work that had to be done for this project. You know, just financial projections, writing a business plan, conveying all of that to a bank.
And all the what ifs, like we had some roadblocks. So there were many emails, many texts, many phone calls of me saying, Danielle, we got this. We just got to do this and we'll get to the next step and we'll go forward.
Yeah, because there were so many parts and pieces, it wasn't just, here's the truck that I'm going to buy and here's the loan. So,
or here's a simple building.
Yeah. As soon as we thought, okay, we have this information, then the bank needed more information and how does this play into it, and then the appraisal process. So we had to have appraisals on the property, appraisals on the equipment, appraisals on so many things. So it was a lot to navigate, and so having, you know, you, Lissa, to help me and the Small Business Center just as a resource. I've been taking all of the classes online and learning more even now. So,
well, and I think the big thing for the Small Business Development Center is, even though I helped you through this project, we don't want to go away. We want a long-term relationship. So I know that you're a finance guru, but let's say you needed assistance with financial analysis to look at industry ratios, to compare how this company is doing compared to peers in the industry. That's what we can help you with. Or if you need help marketing. So my goal isn't that we got this project done and I walk away and never see you again. Hopefully we can continue that relationship.
Yeah. And I think so, because, you know, as a business owner, it can be really scary sometimes because you're thinking, am I doing this right? And it's nice to have people who know what they're talking about who can say, you're on the right track, or maybe you need to pivot a little in this area.
Absolutely.